Hi everyone, welcome to the Animal Fact channel. There are many cats outdoors that belong to no one. But you feel bad for them and want to help them, so you feed them. While that is wonderful, it doesn't solve the problem. In the United States alone, there are between 30 to 40 million community cats. The number only grows because of their rapid reproduction rate. Cats sexually mature at only 6 months old. Some even say kittens as young as 4 months old can have kittens. And with up to 3 litters of 1 to 9 kittens, it is no surprise the number is this high. Even though my irrational thoughts say, oh, the more, the merrier, this shouldn't be the case because the life of a community cat is far from butterflies and rainbows. They are facing dangers left and right. Let's first determine what I mean by community cats. Community cats are unowned cats that live on the street and are cared for by community members. I will use this term in today's video to make it easier to understand. It will involve cats from feral, semi-feral, to stray. All these cats are used to living outdoors, but our intervention could make their lives easier. We can provide them with basic needs such as shelter, food, and water, but we often need to remember the most critical problem, reproduction. This is where TNR comes in. What is TNR? TNR stands for trap, neuter, return. It's the best method of controlling the cat population. Before you decide to TNR, you must learn what each step stands for. You can attempt to trap cats in your area or contact the local shelter or TNR center to help you by providing you with traps or trapping them themselves. Determine how many cats are in a colony and work towards catching them all. Trap. The first step is trapping community cats. Before setting up a trap, determine the age of the cat. Look out for ear-tipped cats. If a cat is missing one of its ear tips, usually left, don't trap it again because it has already been neutered or spayed. Traps used for trapping community cats are humane traps that won't hurt the animal. There are different types of traps. The most used types are drop traps and humane box traps. No matter which traps you use, there are some rules you need to follow to ensure the process is successful. Place the trap near their regular feeding area. Time, set up traps when you feed them. Good visibility, place it where you can see it from a distance but can hide from the cat. Clear area, make sure nothing obstructs the trap from either side. Especially when using a box trap with a lever, make sure the lever won't get stuck, preventing it from closing. Flat surface, if you use a drop trap, make sure the surface you place it on is flat because cats can run out if there is a small gap. Food, use a small amount of food. The best food to use is something cats like and smells good. I like using meat or their favorite canned food. Puppy pads, place a puppy pad into the trap. Humane box trap. A humane box trap is used for trapping all kinds of animals. It is a metal mesh box with 1 or 2 doors that close with a lever connected to a plate in the middle. These traps are great for trapping single cats. They come in different sizes and types of doors. They can be placed on any surface, taking up less space than the drop trap. You can transfer cats from the location to the shelter and the trap, making it easier to handle. How to set up a humane trap. Choose the location where the cat frequents, usually where they eat. Place a trap down and make sure nothing is in its way. Open the trap door, put the rod under it, and connect it to the other half of the rod attached to the plate. Once the cat steps on the plate, it shifts, thus moving the rods and closing the door. Place food in the furthest corner of the trap, away from the door, ensuring that the cat will get in and close it. You can place more food through the trap to ensure the cat will enter it. But don't overdo it with food. The best food to put in is something that smells nice to them. I like to put raw meat in it. You can cover the trap because cats like small dark places. Once you catch the cat, cover the trap with a blanket to minimize the stress. Drop trap. A drop trap is a big metal cage cats are more relaxed about entering. Unlike a box trap, you can catch multiple cats in it at once or use it to pick out a specific cat without resetting it. Once you set it up, you must be near it to pull it down and ensure cats don't escape. How to set up a drop trap. Make sure the surface you place it on is straight and has a place where you can hide to ensure cats will get inside. Leave enough room by the door where the box trap goes, so you can easily transfer them. Place food in the center of it and make sure they settle in to eat before you drop it. Once you trap them, get to it quickly and place a heavy object on the trap to stop them from escaping. Set up the box trap by the door and transfer them to the box trap. Cover them with a blanket to minimize stress. What are the differences between both traps? Both traps are great for TNR, but ensure you use them correctly. Positive. Box trap is pretty easy to set up. Traps a single cat. Transfer the cat in it and return it to the trap after surgery for release. Cats can't escape from it. Can be left unattended. Drop trap. Catch multiple cats at once or single out a particular animal. Cats will enter them without hesitation. Great to use when cats avoid box traps. Negative. Box trap. Some cats avoid it or don't step on the plate to close it. If the mesh is too big, cats can reach in and take the food out on the side. If you catch the wrong cat, you have to get close to let them out and reposition it. Drop trap. Have to have a box trap to transfer them. Cats can escape from it. You have to be there and wait for the cat to enter so you can drop it. What do you do after you trap a cat? Finally, remember to place a tag with your name, location, and number on the trap to ensure the cat will return to its location. If you still need to place a puppy pad in the box trap, place it under it to catch the pee. Usually, cats get caught the previous day and are brought to the shelter the next day. Why is timing important? Because we want to eliminate complications in surgery. As you may know, they tell you to come on an empty stomach before every surgery. Ensure you don't feed the cat hours before. Feed them the night before and then take their food away. They can have water but take it away a few hours before surgery. Place the trap in a dark room covered with a blanket. If it is hot outside, place it in the cool room inside, and vice versa if it is cold. Neuter. After you catch a cat or an entire colony of them, you take them to the shelter or the vet, where you plan to neuter them. What is spay/neuter surgery? Females get spayed, while males get neutered. Spaying is the surgical removal of the womb and the ovaries. Neutering, also known as castrating or snipping, is the surgical removal of the testicles. Both get done under general anesthetic. In general terms, neutering is used for both genders to describe the surgical procedure that makes animals unable to reproduce. What are the benefits of spaying and neutering cats? The most significant benefit besides stopping the reproduction cycle and rapid growth of cat colonies is eliminating problem behaviors. Especially males lose the need to fight. The noises associated with mating stop. Because they no longer mark their territory, the odors from spraying stop. They become much more relaxed and roam less. They become much healthier and are less likely to contract sexually transmitted diseases. Process of TNR surgery. All cats brought in through the program get a general checkup to determine their health, and if they have a minor, treatable disease, they get treated. Shelters determine cat's age and socialization. If a cat is young or socialized enough, it can be considered for adoption. Depending on the shelter and the country, cats get tested for FELV and FIV. Some test every cat, others only on cats with symptoms. The surgery is done under general anesthesia. While under all cats get ear tipped. Ear tipping involves surgically removing a small portion of a cat's ear. It usually gets done on the left ear. This procedure helps us determine which cats in the colony are yet to be trapped. It saves cats from being ret-wrapped and brought in. If you trap an ear-tipped cat, release it and reset the trap. Cats may also get vaccinated against rabies. Why don't all shelters test cats for FELV and FIV? Testing every cat can be a pricey procedure. The aim of those that do is to euthanize every cat with a positive test result, even if they are asymptomatic. Not giving the caregiver an option to choose the outcome because community cats don't belong to anyone, and it is the shelter's responsibility to decide what to do. It makes some caregivers vary. They may refuse to participate in TNR for fear of losing their cats. Return. When cats recover from surgery, they return to their territory, where they are cared for by the community. If you choose to care for them, provide them with shelter, food, and water. Regularly monitor the colony for any newcomers in need of TNR. How to release a cat after TNR. Depending on who you work with, cats may stay in shelters for a few days or get released to you the next day. If you can, put it in a secure location, like a garage, for a few days to monitor for complications. Females are at higher risk of infection than males due to the nature of their surgery. They may be in a box trap or a cat carrier. Bring them to a safe location near their feeding station, away from roads. They may run out and hide for a few days. Remember always to bring them back to their territory. Life after TNR. TNR is a never-ending process, but a significant portion of your work is done when you trap all original colony members. After that, it is much easier if new cats show up. With regular trapping and educating others, we are helping the feral cat community and improving their lives. When you think all your hard work is done and you caught all the cats, there will always be newcomers, but now you have all the tools and knowledge to trap them too. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, like and subscribe so you don't miss our videos.